turning this leaf and grass heap over to here. It's the wood chips under there. It's coming from there. It's about 2 weeks and Saturday. 2 weeks and 3 days old. Cooking well. You can already see. Trouble it. This doesn't show the real colour or what's going on, but this is what's going on. It is composting already pretty well. Still looks like leaves and still looks like some grass, but the leaves have gone from greeny gold to really brown. It's a shame the camera picks the colours up differently, but this might be one of the last times I turn it. I'm giving it 4 days at a time now. I'll probably turn it more, I know what I'm like, but it's really speeding up the decomposition of it. You can't see it, but yeah, soon enough you'll be able to notice the difference. Almost turned. Pan back out, still a fair bit there, but I'll turn round. That's the finished, that's the wood chip. Let's step right back. That's the pile there, and then it's going to get covered over again. That's probably 2/3 of it moved, maybe half to 2/3. If I pan back, actually there's a couple of things. That's what's left, but I'm actually just going to pan over to these beds here. Not everything grew as well as I'd hoped, but this is the manure and wood chips that are on the path. This is the path down here. At the end of the year, there's so much organic matter here, about 6 inches of it. What I'm going to do is, when any of these beds are empty, I'm going to rake them over, probably go over them with the muck pick and fork and just lightly turn them. I know the idea is not to turn anything, but just some of the wood chips are now composted well. I'll just quickly walk around here and you can see where I've had manure. About 6 inches of manure was down here, and I've just been tidying these edges up from here back onto the beds. You can actually see what we've got. Fantastic stuff. And then underneath here, a few little weeds. That is the horse manure that was underneath. So once the beds are empty, I'll tidy up what's on the paths, and even if it's some fresh stuff goes in, I'll maybe put some fresher stuff on the paths, and the beds will be heaped up again. There's all the multi-sown leeks. This ends, they seem to be small. That end they're really fattening up, but we'll see. I mean, maybe it's a case of, oh, there's one gone to seed, 2 gone to seed, 3 gone to seed. They're not even very big. It's been such a hot and cold year. 1, 2, 3. But you can see down here, hopefully you can see against my finger, they're fattening up now. We'll take the scapes and we'll eat those. And again, down here, sorry about that quick movement, this is all fantastic stuff under here. This will hardly need any topping up this year, hardly at all. It's going to need a raking over and probably a covering over. The brassica cages will be empty. I'll have broad beans on the go. I'll have some field beans in, maybe in a couple of places, but some of the beds normally I wouldn't rest a bed, I would have a green cover crop or something in. There's a few thistles there, I don't know if I can show you. This is how I pull thistles out. I know a lot of people won't do it barehanded, but if you get hold of them low down, you can pull them out and pull the roots out, and then all I do is leave them on the path and just put a little bit of a covering of something over them. This path here has actually got 2 of my net systems in at the minute, but yeah, just cover them over with some organic matter, and they become your organic matter. There we go. I'll finish getting this pile moved. All turned, about 35-40 minutes again. looks bigger than it is because it's sort of partly over the wood chips. Wood chips will be going soon, so will this compost. Anyway, time to get a thermometer in and get it covered over.